Hello. We are going to find out today ways that you, as a classroom teacher, are able to deliver high quality instruction in spite of the obstacles that are put in your way each day with the amount of children and time you have to teach the children.
Oh, wow. Obstacles within my day. Time would be a big obstacle, making sure of all of the requirements, instruction, curriculum that has to come about in a day's time. And a lot of ways that I get around the time is I know it kind of means a little misnomer, but I actually give them think time. When I'm asking something, I'm asking them, I'm going to give you some think time. Answer this. And I let them think. I let them try to back up their question, give me references or answers as to why you've chosen the answer that you have. I also let them turn and talk to where they're talking to their partner. I don't know about you, but in the classroom, anytime that they can learn from each other, it's so much better, so much easier, so much higher quality than anything that I might be able to teach them. They're learning from each other, learning from peers. Give them time to talk to each other and partner work. I ask them questions. Well, what do you wonder about that? What are you noticing about that? Turn and talk and discuss that. So a lot of times you think that takes a lot of time, but when you really stop and look at the instruction time, it's not that long, and it's invaluable to some higher quality. When it comes to data, I think providing some data is an obstacle within my everyday and then weekly. So I have anecdotal notes that I keep as I am conferencing, as I'm interviewing. Love to conference. If you're not conferencing, you need to get to it. I've really turned my game around this year by interviewing and conferencing with my students. And I find time. I do a lot when they're doing their independent reading time, where I can call and conference them at least once a week. You should be conferencing. So I do a lot of my data as I'm conferencing, and I'm taking those anecdotal notes. I'm taking those references. I keep IDR notes on that. And I take a lot of that information to when I do come to an MTSS team or I do come to my coaches and need some support. I have the data to back it up because I've conferenced and I've asked them about the, what they're reading, what they're doing, and that you get that higher quality of where they're at. I also think a lot of DBQs, a lot of data-based questioning is going to help me as my higher quality. I love when I start a new unit that I'm going to do a image flood. Love it. Picture of something, get them started, get them going, get them thinking. We do quick writes about that where they're already thinking it through. There's a lot you can take as in some instruction from reading a quick writes. And so a lot of that is some overcoming some obstacles. For the first time, I have some ELLs in my classroom, and that can be an obstacle. But when you're doing the accommodations and the modifications for that, when you realize that they are ALL, academic language learners, as well as ELL, that higher quality will come into the ELL instruction as well. Did I stumble too much?
No.
Did I answer it?
Yeah.
Did I?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
I think so.
You think so?